So, unlike Geneva, I'm not going to promise myself that I won't cry, because I probably will. So, I'll just start it. As a level 1, we each traverse the great hike in which we end up blindfolded at some point. And you're always with an upper level who will challenge you. Mine decided to challenge me with the question, why did you decide to join the 412? As a young girl, I simply said that that my sister had done it, and I decided to do 412 as well. He refused to accept that answer and had me answer it over and over multiple times. And at the point, I was very angry at him, and I could not understand why he would just not accept the answer that I had given him. Looking back now, I understand why his reaction was so fitting of this situation. To join the 412 is to desire to be challenged, changed, and to desire to work for the glory of God. This I could never comprehend as an 8th grader, but now I know. In joining the 412, I was making a decision to deepen my faith. Within the course of 5 years, I experienced hurt, pain, and fear. But even in this, I experienced a love and a joy set from God. Reflecting over the past 5 years of my life, I cannot be more thankful that God saw fit to make me enjoy the 412, even when I really wanted to quit. You see, during my level 2 year, I had other plans. I was determined to quit the 412 and to pursue the sport that I loved. However, God had other plans. During that summer, I became sick and dizzy on the field, and as a result, I was encouraged to not play softball, and quite frankly, I became angry at God for interfering with the plans that I had to play for my high school team. Although I was angry, I decided to work at camp extra during that summer to kill time, and through this, my thought process changed. It was during this hurt that I realized that God is in charge of my life, and that it does not matter what I decide. Needless to say, by the end of that summer, I ended up as a hostess. Now to this day, I do not fully understand how I ended up with that job. Being placed in charge of a vast number of the 412ers who worked in the kitchen and throughout the year. All I can say is God knew what I needed. Hosting is a challenge, and I am so thankful that God placed me there to learn to fully lean on Him. Because more often than not, curveballs are thrown, and we are lost as to knowing what to do. Through hosting, I was challenged to step up as a leader among leaders, knowing full well that I was younger than some of the individuals who worked underneath me. Regardless, God used my weakness to witness to others in the program and to grow my faith. In my final summer as a 412 student, God gave me some of the most broken campers to care for and to witness to during their time at camp. It was in that time that I was working alongside girls who were having problems with recognizing their worth and starving themselves, campers who had problems with medical conditions that caused them to act out, and a young lady writing a suicide note that God confirmed my call to ministry. I am so thankful that He placed me in these difficult situations to challenge the girls and grow them in their relationships with Christ. I can sum up a surplus of the lessons that I learned through my time in the program by one underlying lesson. That was a lesson that became a challenge to me during the summer, and that I've carried over into everyday life. It is based off the verse Psalms 115:1. Not to us, but to your name be the glory, because of your great love and faithfulness. God has granted us with everything that we have and everything that we experience, the good and the bad, and through it all, God is working, and it is He who receives the glory in everything that happens in our lives. So on that note, all glory to Him who has brought us each through this program and grown in a multitude of ways.